Hello and welcome to your Daily Top. If you're new here, remember to hit the subscribe button for more fascinating Top 10 rundowns every day. Today, we're taking a journey through time to explore the incredible power of the written word. From sparking global exploration and revolutions to igniting scientific advancements and shifts in religious thought, letters have been instrumental in shaping the course of history. 1. The Roesetta Stone, 196 BC. This inscribed granodiorite stele, discovered during Napoleon's campaign in Egypt in 1799, carries a decree issued by King Ptolemy V. What's fascinating about the Roesetta Stone is that its text is in three scripts: ancient Greek, Egyptian hieroglyphs, and Demotic script. This was an absolute game-changer because it allowed French scholar Jean-François Champollion to crack the code of Egyptian hieroglyphs in the early 19th century. This landmark in linguistic history greatly enhanced our understanding of ancient Egyptian civilization, unlocking countless secrets of one of history's most enigmatic and influential cultures. 2. Martin Luther's 95 Theses, 1517. This isn't just a list of propositions for an academic disputation, but the spark that ignited the Protestant Reformation. Martin Luther, a German monk and professor of theology, famously nailed his 95 Theses to the door of the Wittenberg Castle Church. His act of defiance, which primarily challenged the Roman Catholic Church's sale of indulgences, shook the very foundations of ecclesiastical authority and led to a seismic shift in Christian theology. It changed the religious and political landscape of Europe, the effects of which are still felt today. 3. Christopher Columbus's letter on the first voyage, 1493. After his historic first voyage to the New World, Columbus penned a letter to Spanish monarchs Ferdinand and Isabella. This document, which was quickly printed and disseminated across Europe, detailed the lands and peoples he had encountered, and the potential for immeasurable wealth and expansion. It stoked the fires of interest in exploration across the European continent, leading to a wave of voyages, the consequences of which have forever altered global demographics and culture. Number 4. Albert Einstein's letter to President Roosevelt, 1939. This letter, drafted with the help of fellow physicists Leo Szilard and Eugene Wigner, was a dire warning. It informed President Roosevelt of advancements in nuclear technology and the very real potential for Nazi Germany to develop atomic weapons. This letter was a catalyst, leading to the establishment of the Manhattan Project, the creation of the first atomic bomb, and an irreversible alteration in the course of World War II and global geopolitics. 5. The Balfour Declaration, 1917. This letter from the UK's Foreign Secretary, Arthur Balfour, to Lord Rothschild, a leader of the British Jewish community, represented a significant shift in British policy. For the first time, a major power expressed support for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. This letter sowed the seeds for the eventual establishment of the State of Israel, and its repercussions continue to shape Middle Eastern politics and the ongoing Israeli-Palestinian conflict. 6. The Zimmermann Telegram, 1917. This secret diplomatic communication from Germany to Mexico suggested a military alliance if the United States entered World War I. On the side of the Allies, British intelligence intercepted and decrypted the telegram and shared it with the U.S. government. This incident fanned the flames of anti-German sentiment in the U.S., contributing to the country's decision to enter the war. 7. Letter from Birmingham Jail, 1963, penned by Martin Luther King Jr. This open letter eloquently defended the strategy of nonviolent resistance to racism. Written in response to criticism by white Alabama clergymen of his presence and activities in Birmingham, King's words provided a moral blueprint for the civil rights movement and have since become a symbol of resistance to injustice worldwide. 8. The Declaration of Independence, 1776, drafted by Thomas Jefferson. This formal statement declared the freedom of the 13 American colonies from British rule. The document powerfully outlined fundamental principles of human rights and democracy. Its philosophical and political ideas inspired countless independence movements worldwide and led to the creation of the United States. The Declaration of Independence remains a beacon of liberty, its words resonating even today in the ongoing global discourse on freedom and human rights. 9. The Resignation of Pope Celestine V, 1294. Pope Celestine V issued a solemn decree establishing the right of any pope to resign from the papacy for the good of the Church. Despite the controversy, he stepped down after only 5 months, citing his desire for a simpler life and setting a precedent almost unheard of in the history of the Catholic Church. His unprecedented resignation not only influenced the canon law but also set the legal precedent for Pope Benedict XVI's resignation in 2013. 10. The Federalist Papers, 1787 to 1788, penned by Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, and John Jay. This collection of 85 letters was published in newspapers across the states, arguing for the ratification of the United States Constitution. Offering profound insights into the intentions of the framers in crafting the Constitution, they've been used by the Supreme Court as an authoritative contemporary interpretation of the Constitution when deciding numerous cases. They play an indispensable role in understanding the original intent of the Constitution and have been monumentally influential in shaping American and global political theory. From the hieroglyphs on the Roesetta Stone to the transformative words of Martin Luther's 95 Theses, to the profound implications of Einstein's letter to President Roosevelt, these are the top 10 letters that changed the world. They are testaments to the incredible power of written communication and its enduring impact on our world. If you've enjoyed this journey through history, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Your Daily Top for more engaging content. Feel free to share your thoughts or any other historically significant letters in the comments below. Remember, words hold power, and who knows, perhaps one day, a letter that you write might just change the world too.